Well, there's a new advocacy coalition in town, and it could very well bring safer and more affordable transportation opportunities to Memphis. And joining me today is Innovate Memphis Transportation and Mobility Director Jackson McNeil and Steering Committee Member Rebecca McConnell. Welcome to both of you. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having us, Kim.
Yep. Jackson, since the last time you were here on A Better Memphis, have you noted any, have you seen any noticeable transportation improvements in Memphis?
Yeah, we've seen a number of projects across the city through the Accelerate Memphis program completed. There's some notable ones on Park Avenue and Orange Mound, National Street and the Heights. Those are projects that have proven to be great projects that increase safety across Memphis. And so there's a number of them. Those are two notable ones, but we hope to see many more.
All right. And Rebecca, Innovate Memphis recently launched a new initiative called Street Fair, designed to bring in safer and more affordable transportation opportunities. Can you explain how this is going to work?
I'm going to defer to Jackson.
Okay,
He's a lot more of an expert in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Street Fair has been incubated at Innovate Memphis.
Right.
It has been led by a group of steering committee members, which Rebecca is on that steering committee representing Williams Walk, a number of other great organizations. We're focused on safe streets, mobility for all, and connected communities. We'll be working on public engagement, on programming, on working with our government partners that are really responsible for implementing a lot of these changes. But we know that there are so many folks in the community that care about this. So we want to create a place for them to come, for their voices to be amplified, for them to share their concerns and their goals for a safer transportation system.
All right. And a report from Dangerous by Design, released last year, found Memphis was the deadliest city for pedestrians, with a 75% increase in deaths between 2010 and 2022, which is incredible. What solutions do you think would help reduce those numbers?
That is kind of where I come in as far as the steering committee. We are fighting for, obviously, more pedestrian safety in the city of Memphis. We are working with the city to, as they come in and repurpose and repave the roads, to do minimal things but that can make the roads safer. We are also working to try to get lights, the walk signals, to do leading pedestrian intervals, which means the pedestrians get a little bit of a leeway to walk before the signal actually changes, which in other cities that have implemented it, they notice that it leads to better pedestrian visibility, so there's less pedestrian crashes.
Okay, and what's interesting to me, most American cities were designed and have been designed for to be car friendly as opposed to pedestrian friendly. Do you think there also needs to be a change in attitude for everyone who shares the road, or at least road redesigns, walkway redesigns?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think everyone loves being able to walk around a safe, quiet neighborhood, whether it's for recreation, exercise, or to go do something. And so we know this is something that people want and desire. And so that's going to take some systemic structural changes in some instances, but it also takes individual behavior change and how we see the street. You know, the street is our kind of most vital public space, and we should see it as a place for everyone, not just for people in cars.
Right, right. How can people support this initiative?
Yeah, so people can reach us at streetfairmemphis.org. We're on social media at Street Fair Memphis. Williams Walk is
Williams-walk.com.
Yep, all the socials. Sign up for our newsletter. We will be engaging in programs, inviting folks to come out, engage with us, and hear more about what we're doing.
Okay. Rebecca, any last words?
I don't think so. We've got World Day of Remembrance is something that we do have coming up. That's kind of our next, and that is to remember people who have lost their lives in road crashes. So I know it's kind of a heavy topic, but that's part of changing.
It needs to be addressed.
Yes, it's part of changing people's outlook by really remembering those people and putting names and faces to those numbers in Shelby County.
All right. Well, we're out of time, but thank you both for coming in and talking about this issue with us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Appreciate it,
Thank you.
And ahead on A Better Memphis, Joe Birch will sit down with Leadership Bartlett to talk about a new children's book that group plans to hand out to kindergarten.